Mindfulness. A big word. Today, we're going to focus on this word instead of giving you guys a big workout and see how mindful are you throughout the day. And if you decide to just click through this to be boring, that's fine. Let's reflect on what that means. It is, to me, to be more aware. And we can use all of our senses to be more mindful. Our smell, our hearing, our visual, and our touch. So there's so many ways that we can be mindful. And why is this so important? Well, a lot of us tend to go through the days really rushed. It goes by really quick for so many people. I'm guilty. And there's ways that we can help slow things down, especially when there's a lot of distractions with technology, if you will. And especially if we're even younger athletes, it's tough to keep their attentions a lot of the time. So athletes, be aware that the way you are acting and interacting amongst your friends is immediately being perceived by your coach. And this is where we typically tend to separate coachable swimmers and non-coachable swimmers. Mindful swimmers who are more aware about how their body moves, even about their goals, are gonna be a lot more coachable typically. And man, it's important to slow things down, and the easiest way to do this is to just take a few breaths. So I like to start my day diaphragmatic breathing, if you will, but filling up the belly versus the rib cage. So we're either way filling up the lungs, but either through your nose or your mouth, the belly. And you can take a long inhale even. Because you come to a point where the diaphragm really expands all the way, and we tend to just expand the rib cage more to get more air, and we don't have to do that. So if we even on a foam roll, putting pressure on the belly and the diaphragm, we get more mindful, and a lot of stress and tension adds up here. And I like getting on it, but so many people just don't need to be mindful. They have different ways of being mindful. Certain people like to just go through daily habits such as making their bed, vacuuming their home, watering the flowers. So different ways that people can be mindful. I sometimes like to light a candle. Why not? To keep it cozy for myself. And I have my mom even with me here to watch over, making sure that she's doing well, or that I'm doing well, so we can wish Nejla Hekmari well as well. So just ways that we can be mindful. I like to be aware of my actions, not only, the way I coach, but outside with my family as well, now that I'm a father for a 4-year-old soon to be. And there's a lot of stuff going on, and especially when I'm coming out with this book in a library and trying to, I suppose, entertain you guys a little bit, but mostly educate you guys so we can help really form the swimming world in a better way and keep swimmers healthier, and have a longer, more sustained careers, also develop power in a way that is relevant for swimmers and not really be afraid of getting strong and more powerful, right? So I'm encouraging you guys to be more mindful. So it starts by waking up, look through the day, what you have coming, and also in the weight room or before you're swimming or as you're swimming, take some deep breaths, be aware of how the body is feeling in the water or how certain movements are feeling in the weight room, because that is really going to be key to, I think, any program. So there's no real magic program, I think, structure for a strength training program or even a swimming program, but the more mindful you are the way you go through certain movements, the better quality of life you'll have and the better transfer you'll have into the water. And I think all of us that are kind of following swimmer strength wants to swim faster and reduce injuries. If you don't, I think you're in the wrong channel. But I'm gonna encourage you guys to be mindful. It was a little bit of a ramble, no workout, but that being said, every workout that you've seen so far, be mindful. What can you complete? What can you not complete? And so forward, and just modify and progress, even if you're a really advanced swimmer looking at this. So wishing you guys nothing but best, healthy, safety, prosperity. Keep working hard. Stay safe.